to the homemade podcast of sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, Aggieland, how y'all feeling out there, man? How y'all feeling? It is official. Beat the heck out of LSU week. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at all. And as you guys can see in the background right here, I have the linebacker, Mr. Damon Clark. He's a linebacker for LSU. This is what he said in his interview, for the last home game. And now I'm looking at my notes right here on 247. And then it says Ed Orgeron shares thoughts on final LSU home game if he'll coach potential bowl game for Tigers. So a lot of you guys think this here. When I posted something, I said something about the score, things of that nature. A lot of you guys said this here. Oh, well, I wouldn't be too cocky, things of that nature. I'm not being cocky at all. I'm being a rival. They're a rival. They're going to talk crap just like we do. They're going to say the same exact things. They feel like they can win. I feel like we can win. Hands down. I feel like we can just take the whole game over. That's how I feel. So, hey, come Saturday night in Death Valley, which is a place that we haven't even won yet. We have never won over there in Death Valley. What do you think we're coming for? We coming for some heads. We don't care about that being Ed Orgeron's last game. We're coming for heads, man. Understand this here. We've been waiting years to get back over there to Death Valley after that, excuse my language, after that ass whooping that they gave to us in 2019. Do you guys think I forgot about that? Do you guys think the players forgot about that? Do you guys think the coach forgot about that? Nobody forgot about that. No, man, that was a straight up embarrassment. That was an embarrassment. And most of those guys that were out there was a part of that 2019 class in which most of those guys were all young. Really, really young. So once again, nobody has forgotten anything. We're not going anywhere. Also, breaking news. Of course, you guys have already seen this, but Dan Mullen is out at Florida, people. He is literally out. Also, breaking news around the college football country. 5-star cornerback Eli Ricks will officially, okay, let me rephrase it. I'm not going to say officially. He will potentially go into the transfer portal. Okay? He will go into the transfer portal. Not sure if he will play this Saturday night. If he does play, it will shock the heck out of me. But I don't believe he's going to play this Saturday night. But Eli Ricks will officially go into the transfer portal. Okay? So he's reportedly set to transfer. Don't know when he'll transfer, but that's just what it is. I'm not even much sure who's all on damn LSU roster anymore, to be honest with you, man. And look, don't get me wrong. LSU is by far one of the most talented teams in all of college football. You guys have heard me say that all season long. But they don't want to play anymore. They have lost everything. Okay? Understand they took Alabama down to the wire. And I seen somebody make that comment. Well, they took Alabama down to the wire. I'm here to tell you this here. I told you guys before the season started, I did not believe in this Alabama team like that. They have won they have won the division. I will say that. They've won a division. But they had to tremendously fight to get this division title this year. It was not given to them like years past. So they had to honestly work to win this division title this year. So I said that to say this here. I told a lot of you guys before the season started that I did not believe in Alabama. I still don't believe in Bill O'Brien as an offense coordinator. You guys can hype that man up all you want to. I don't believe in him at all. Because, look, I've already dealt with him. I'm a Texan fan, so I already know what's up. He's making Bryce Young look good, but at the same time, it's Bryce Young that's actually making him look good. You guys can dismiss me with the nonsense. That defense for Alabama, still not a good defense. Although they're ranked in the top 25, I have no clue how they're still ranked in the top 25. Once again, I have no clue of how they're still ranked up there. But, hey, man, that's just what it is. But anywho, that Iron Bowl game, that game is gonna be a slaughter. This is Brian Harson's first Iron Bowl. That guy will not win. at all. He won't. I mean, it is what it is. So, anywho, man, we're gonna move on from this. We're gonna play this video right here because once again, I love how the way that a lot of you guys took what I said out of context and turned it into a cockiness thing, in which I wasn't trying to be cocky at all. This is a testament to look. This is a testament to LSU, and this is what I will say about LSU and Ed Orgeron. I'm gonna play this video. I said this 2 seasons ago because I was talking about this with my wife. No, I said this last year. I'm sorry. I was talking about this with my wife, and then I said it this year. I believe that Ed Orgeron still, in my mind, gave a sacrifice. I believe that he sacrificed his entire career to win a national title in 2019. And I believe that he sacrificed his entire coaching career to be one of the best national title teams out there, period. That's me. I've heard this from a couple of other people as well, but I honestly believe that man sacrificed everything. He gave up everything. And when I say everything, he gave up everything. Be expecting LSU to be down, not only for next year, but be expecting LSU to be down, in my mind, and I've seen this story before, be expecting them to be down for at least 5 to 10 years, man. You guys can go and ask Texas fans how that feels. Anyways, we're going to keep on moving here.
Was it supposed to play or was it just down by down? I think they had 16 first downs.
I think it's all around him. You got to do better. They ain't the standard. They ain't the standard.
At the same time, we got here with sets up thing the next week. You got to play for this ball game, so we got to do kind of flush this and try to get your best in this game.
Man, in the day we got to get back to the drum board. So the victory feel good, but they ain't the standard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all around we got to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? They speak a big game for us. We just got to get back to the drum board. We want to chance on winning. You guys just were doing differently tonight. It's just kind of what was it before the power and so I don't know. I just feel like we just was flat, but that's our job as a team to, address those things and not let that stuff happen next week.
Yeah, because I think y'all had double-digit tackle for loss last week, and this week it was 6 tackles for loss.
Yeah,
Was it coming out flat, or was it schematically? Were y'all saving anything?
No, and the coaches put us in every position. We just got to go out there. That's our job as players.
Have you guys thought about, just the fact that the season live in the final of this? You don't win next week.
I mean, you got to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. Everything will take care of itself. But I know one thing we got to do is fix the performance we had today.
What was the message from Coach Jones and just some of the people?
Well, we didn't talk to Coach Jones yet, but I talked to him personally. We feel the same way. It feels good to have a victory, but at the end of the day, that's not the standard. You got to do better than that next week.
Jamal, why do you think you guys, what do you think you guys, you saw that was strong both offensively and defensively, but it just was a little flat from there afterwards?
I don't know. You got to give credit to ULM, though. They came out there. They fought to the very end. Kudos to them, but, I mean, we just got to do better than that. That's not the standard performance at all.
But what were they doing, scheme-wise or, execution?
I mean, defense, they weren't doing nothing spectacular. Everything that we saw, coaches put us in every position. We just got to go out there and execute. So, me being, the leader of the defense, I take that. I got to do better myself.
They had a couple of 4th down conversions, at least one of them near the end there. How it'd be frustrating to see defensively that the ball's kind of defined things.
It's frustrating, but like I said, the coach put us in every position possible to go out there and put up a better performance. Yeah, the win feels good, but that's not the standard. I can speak for all the players.
Was it weird at all facing? They kept going back with quarterbacks.
They put that on film though. They put it on 6, and he was more of the quarterback draw, quarterback.
That's not the standard out there.
The 4th down play they dialed up on the goal line, it was pretty well done.
Yeah, we ain't see that on film, but hey, that was a good call by them. Good thing they executed. Good call by them.
Is that how most of the hype was? Them just not executing against you guys?
I mean, at the end of the day, we won. You know what I'm saying? But it's a few things that we got to do better. Personally, as a defense, we need a little better defense than that.
Why do you beat Texas A&M or not next week? This is
Don't be
okay. Well, Just made the coach those last
Woo!
week.
Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. So did you all hear that? Oh no. We gonna be Texas A&M. Now that what you heard right there. Now that what you heard right there is called cockiness. That's cockiness. Oh no, we gonna be Texas A&M. But it's one of those I can understand of. Well, what would you expect him to say? No. He didn't ask him. He said, so whether or not you guys be, oh, no. He stopped him in his tracks. He stopped the report and said, no. We're going to be Texas A&M. No, that's just that. So that's all about we needed for this rivalry game. Because I'm going to tell you like this here. I'm ready. Texas A&M is ready. It's going down. So just like I said on the post that I had posted on my in one of the Facebook groups, in a couple of Facebook groups, this is the post that I posted. Oh, they gonna beat us, huh? I said it like this here. After we finish the beatdown in Death Valley, once again, after we finish the beatdown in Death Valley that we're going to give to them in Death Valley, we're going to also walk out with their cornerback, Eli Ricks. Also, we already got one of the running backs from Louisiana, Le'Veon Moss. Yeah, we got him too. Also, we're going to go out and get another one of your 5 stars out there, which is Jacoby Matthews, in which I've been raving about. We walking out and we're going to walk back to Aggieland with him too. Understand this here, man. Look, this is a rivalry. We have not won a game down there ever since we've been in the SEC. We have not won a game yet down there. We owe y'all about 6 ass whoopings that y'all literally taken from us over the years. Didn't give us not no win. This year we're going to take it. I told you this is the last hurdle that Texas A&M has to get over. This is the last one. We're not playing, man. We're not playing. Understand this here, man. No, we may have not went out the way how we wanted to this season, but understand this one here. We're damn sure not going to go out without making a bang. Because I can tell you this here, man. Those guys that are going to leave, which is the seniors, and other guys that are going to the NFL, this is what they're leaving behind. The blueprint. They're leaving the blueprint behind, and hey, this is what to do, and you guys need to finish the job. Understand that when we come into the 2022 season, we have a whole lot of unfinished business. We're not done yet. Keep on telling y'all this, man. We're not done yet. After we get the win out there in Death Valley, we're going to walk away, and we're going to go and get the number 1 class in the 2022 cycle. Georgia, I see you. Now, that's a shot to Georgia. I see you. I saw what you guys did yesterday. Jaheim Singletary, 5-star cornerback, just signed with Georgia. Well, committed to Georgia, put it like that. I see you guys. I'm here for it. I haven't went nowhere. I haven't went nowhere at all. But we're coming for the number 1 spot too. Alabama, we're coming for that number 1 spot too. We're not going to, no, man, we're not backing down. Understand that everything has changed at Texas A&M now. I'm tired of seeing those comments of, I don't know how they keep on going there to Texas A&M. I don't know what they see out there. They ain't want no national title. I keep on saying this here. Georgia ain't won none either. But everybody keeps going there for some reason. They haven't won one since 1980. Everybody keeps going there. Clemson had never won one since 1980. Everybody keeps going over there. It's all about building. It is building. Understand that when we started building in football and everybody seen where that was going to go to, then we started building in baseball. We're not done yet. Why do y'all keep on thinking this? We're not done yet. The 2021 season is almost over with. We're not done yet. 2022 is coming right up. We're not done yet. That's a lot of talent in that class overall. That's a lot of talent that was way before that class overall. I told you guys this, man. When are y'all gonna start looking through these thin lines and seeing what I'm talking about? We ain't done yet, man. These guys that are leaving now, once again, have left the blueprint for what's about to happen. They've left the blueprint for what's about to change. This isn't it. We wasn't able to go and get a national title this year. We wasn't able to go and win a division nor a conference title this year. But that's okay. We'll be back. We'll be back. We're not done yet. You guys have to understand what Jimbo Fisher be saying in his in his interviews that he do. And he said this particular thing right here. This is what Jimbo Fisher had said. He said, man, I was very disappointed. And this was after the Ole Miss game. He said, man, I was very, very disappointed. I thought we had came to where we needed to be as a program, but obviously we hadn't gotten there yet. He was disappointed, but he wasn't mad because he felt like it was probably going to give in eventually, but he didn't know that it was going to give in like this. You know, once again, he said in his interview, I'm very, very disappointed because we haven't came as far as I thought we did. Do you not know what that means? We ain't came as far as I thought we did. Understand that what they mean by closing the gap. Well, who's going to close the gap with Alabama and the SEC West? We are. That's plain and simple. We are. And we've already closed it. We just haven't shut it tight yet. We've closed it, but we just haven't shut it tight. Understand that these 3 losses that we took, 2 of them was by 10 points. 1 of them was by 4 in a crazy 4-point victory for Mississippi State. We owe them next year. We owe them. We're not done with nobody yet, man. Why did it stop? We are not done yet. You guys didn't understand what he was saying when he made that statement last year? We ain't done yet. It took him to get to his 3rd year to say, we ain't done yet. Do you not know that although we may not go to a New Year's 6 bowl game, we're still going to play on New Year's Day? We ain't done yet. That was the direction we had to go in consistently. I keep on telling you guys, you have to be consistent. I'm a firm believer in that it takes time. And when that timing is right and everything is clicking, it's your show then. It's your show. So now it's time for you to take over. Once again, we ain't done yet. This recruiting class, understand, look here, man. Now I'm about to go back to recruiting. Because I told you guys, man, a lot of you guys may not want to look at recruiting. A lot of you guys going to make this here. Well, he haven't signed nowhere on the dotted line yet, so that doesn't mean nothing. Get that out your mind. Stop thinking like other programs. We don't think that way. Us Aggies, we don't think that way. Once he's committed, he's committed. We've seen a few decommitments over our years, and still will see decommitments over the years. That doesn't mean anything. Because he haven't signed yet, you don't feel like that he's going to commit. Walter Nolan has committed. I don't think for once that Walter Nolan is going to decommit. Today, not tomorrow, not before early sign, not before National Signing Day, nothing. I don't not think for once that we can't get Evan Stewart because he was never on our radar like that. You never for once heard me say I'm going to give up on Evan Stewart, who's the 5-star wide receiver, number 3 player in the nation. I ain't for once never said I was going to give up on. You never heard me for once say, oh, man, I'm going to give up on Denver Harris. You know why? Because Denver Harris, I believe he came last weekend. A lot of people ask, well, why did he come to the PV game? Because he wanted to make the visit. He had to find time on his schedule to make the visit. Once again, I'm a firm believer in saying, oh, it takes a little bit of time. Just be patient. He'll be out here. He came out here for the Prairie View game. That's okay. At least he made his way to Aggie Land. He's not stopping. Understand that Donovan Green, Bobby Taylor, those 2 guys in particular are building this class to where they want it to be. Understand that it's a level of expectation of recruiting wise at Texas A&M now because of the likes of LSU, because of the likes of Alabama, because of the likes of Georgia. Understand that all 3 teams that are in the top 3 recruiting rides right now are Georgia, Alabama, and Texas A&M, all in that order. Do you think we're going anywhere? We're not going nowhere, man. We're making history. Understand that when we go out to Death Valley, once again, that's going to put a bow on the official season. That's going to put a bow on the official expectations going forward to say, damn it, we finally climbed up the mountain and got to where we wanted to be. We want a national title. Everybody wants a national title. That's okay. We'll get one. We're going to get one. Be patient. But we're building a culture. We're building a winning program. We weren't just building just for 1 year. That was the problem with LSU and what you just seen. That's why they're going through the debacle like they're going through. They built something for 1 year and that was it. And after that 1 year, everybody scattered like ants. I'm saying that once again. After that 1 year, everybody scattered like ants. Do you guys want that to happen? Or do you guys want something that's going to last like Nick Saban and Dabo Swinney, in which a lot of people don't like Dabo Swinney, which is crazy to me. But do you guys want something like, once again, like Nick Saban has at Alabama, Dabo Swinney has at Clemson, Ryan Day has at Ohio State, although he hadn't won one, but he's been there, and like Georgia has with Kirby Smart? Do you guys want that, or do you guys just want a national title now, and then after the next year, just say all the hell with it, so we can just start telling everybody, oh, well, at least we won a national title? Do you guys want that? Do you guys want what Texas has right now? Because they're going through everything. And the only thing they can say is that, well, they got 4 national titles with 900 plus wins. Is that it? I will forever keep saying that. Is that it? You have to bring me more than that. Do you guys want what's going on at Oklahoma right now? You know, in which Lincoln Riley, that's another good one. He's put up there with Kirby Smart and Ryan Day and Nick Saban and others, because he's been there. Although he ain't won a playoff game yet, he's been there though. He has a dynasty over there with him. All right, that's he's not leaving to go to LSU. People need to get that up. He's not leaving. Stop. He's not leaving to go to Florida neither. Stop. Oklahoma has enough talent to compete with anybody on this planet. All right, they just have to put it together. But anywho, let's talk about a couple of rivalry games over the weekend instead of just Texas A&M. So the games that I will watch is this one here, you know, and I like that. I'd rather wait for us to win a national title. Exactly. Wait. Be patient. Don't rush it. Do not rush it, because when you rush and you get one, all kind of things happen. The reason why Jimbo Fisher is at Florida State and he won a national title was because the program was already built. I don't know if a lot of people knew that or not, but the program was already built by Bobby Bowden. Okay? That was a built program. He left and he came to Texas A&M. Don't get me wrong, for money. Okay, I understand that part. But he came to build something. He could not build anything anymore at Florida State. It wasn't nothing else to keep building on. All he was doing was just adding. Over here at Texas A&M, he's building it from the ground up. He isn't adding anything. He's building it. That's different. He wants to do what Bobby Bowden and Nick Saban did. They built their programs. Although Alabama was already known for winning national titles, Nick Saban built the dynasty there. That's unstoppable right now. He built it. Once again, do you guys want a built program for a winning success? Or do you guys just want 1 year, a one-hit wonder? Do you guys want what Brian Kelly has over there in Notre Dame, in which a lot of people don't like Brian Kelly? I just don't like Notre Dame. You know, I don't have nothing against Brian Kelly. I just don't like Notre Dame. That's just me. But I respect what Notre Dame has left behind them. They hadn't won nothing since, I can't even much remember the last time they won a national title. But they got a lot of them. All right? But what Brian Kelly has built is a consistent 10-win program. Do you guys not want that? It takes you being consistent in order to keep winning national titles every other year. Understand the process. That is not easy. That is not easy at all, especially when you're in the SEC West, going up with the likes of Alabama, Auburn, LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss when they're good, in Arkansas now that's just now starting to get back to being good. That's hard. That's hard. All right. So you guys got to tell me that. Anywho, let's move along to some other rivalries that you guys have to watch. My number one favorite rivalry, you know, that's set aside from Texas A&M and LSU, is Ohio State and Michigan. Ohio State and Michigan plays in the big house this year. They play in the big house. I love that game, man. They play in the big house. I'm watching it. My eyes will be watching. I never not watches that game. Never not watches. That's one of my all-time favorite rivalry games. College game day will be there. Yeah, I know how much we don't like college game day, but they'll be there. I'll be watching it. Me and my honest opinion. This is my honest opinion and what I'm looking at. Ohio State looked good last week. They put Michigan to bed. They put Michigan State to bed early in the first half. Early. I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna say Michigan beats them this year. That's me. I believe Michigan beats them. The only thing about it is that when Michigan beats them, and if they go to the Big Ten title game and they don't win a Big Ten championship, I won't be mad if they put Ohio State in the playoffs, man. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just me. It is what it is. I would not be mad if they put them in the playoffs and they don't win. They don't win the conference title. I mean, hell, they done it to Alabama. They let Alabama get in there like that. So I think you'll see like an Alabama thing right there. So, man, it is what it is. But I will be watching the game. All right, I will be watching it front and center. Another big time rivalry is this game here, and I've been waiting on this game all season. Understand that I'm no big believer in Oklahoma State, none whatsoever. This year though, I'm a huge believer in Oklahoma State. This year I will go out on a limb once again with Michigan. I'm going to say Oklahoma State wins the Battle of Belém. We have seen many Battle of Bellems. And that is the most lopsided rivalry that I can ever think of in all of college football. I think Oklahoma is like 90-19 or something. That makes no sense at all. Like, I don't know if Oklahoma State have forfeited some of those games or they just lost those games like tremendously. Like, good God almighty, 19? They've only won it 19 times. And look, and a lot of people come on here and say, well, Texas is 76-34 against y'all. In some of those years that Texas played Texas A&M was not a good football team, none whatsoever. So you guys can kill me with that. You can kill me with that narrative. Stop it. But anywho, but that is the most lopsided rivalry in all of college football. 90-19. So a lot of people look at me crazy and be like, man, you really believe that Oklahoma? Yes, I do. I honestly do. I believe that Oklahoma State will beat Oklahoma this year. You go ahead and book me down for it. You can book it. The Battle of Belém is coming home to Oklahoma State finally. I think it's been like 20 years since that thing has been there with them. So it's finally coming home. All right. So that's another great one to watch. Man, what's another one? Yeah, I know it. Man, they can never put it together. I know. I think Oklahoma State gets them though. And if Oklahoma wins the and look, this is Oklahoma State's first time in a very long time of getting to the Big 12 title game. They're already in there. They punched their ticket. They're in the Big 12 title game, period. It's going to be them against Oklahoma. You know, it is what it is. But no, I can't say that. If they beat Oklahoma, Oklahoma will have 2 losses in the conference. Oklahoma is out of the Big 12 title picture. They won't go there. I think it'll be Oklahoma State against Baylor if they beat them. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But we'll keep going from there. Georgia and Georgia Tech. I'm not going to watch that. And I'm not going to tell you guys to watch it. It won't be good, man. So don't make any excuses, huh? Oh, trust me, I won't. Because they won't lose. So I won't make any. But, man, what's another good one? So that one is going to be on Clemson and South Carolina. Watch that. Watch that game. Can Shane Beamer pull that off? Because he's already bowl eligible. But can Shane Beamer pull it off? That Clemson team that I just seen against Wake Forest, and don't get me wrong, Wake Forest has a not good defense at all. But they shut Wake Forest down, period, offensively. They didn't let them get they barely let them get 20, I think it's 28. They barely let them get that. Be looking out for that game, man, because if Clemson defense comes in and rolls, all I'm saying is that Clemson wins that game hands down for me. So we're going to keep on rolling there. Florida State in Florida. That game probably going to be one of the most watched games this year. Because both of these teams are 5 and 6. They fighting for bowl eligibility. I don't think I've seen that. Shit, I haven't seen that ever since Texas A&M has been in the SEC, that both teams are fighting for bowl eligibility. That's going to be very, very crazy, man. That's going to be very, very crazy. Some way, somehow, I got Florida pulling off that victory, though. And the reason why I say I got Florida pulling off that victory, man, is because, man, Florida got too much talent. Now, I don't know who's taking over the head coaching duties, but man, I think Florida gonna pull off that victory, man. That is so crazy to me. That's crazy. I'll come on here and say that a day after their coach got fired. But I think Florida pulls it off. I don't know, man, but I think they pull it off. But the decommitments have come from Florida too, because 4-star athlete Isaiah Bonds has decommitted from them. All I'm saying, I hope that man don't go. Look, now I'm about to be a strong Georgia hater. I hope he does not commit to Georgia. Goodness gracious. How much talent do they need? Like, I used to say the same thing about Alabama, and I still say the same thing about Alabama, because the problem is that we haven't seen that 2020 recruiting class yet. And they had about 7 5-stars in that 2020 recruiting class for Alabama. Trust me, I know. I haven't went nowhere. That's why I say next year, boy, it's going to be some unfinished business. So that should be a sold-out game in Tuscaloosa when A&M rolls town. But I don't know, man, but I think Florida pulls it out. So keep on going here. Who's the next big rivalry game, man? The next big one. And we have to go out here to, man, is it Cincy? Who does Cincy play? I don't think they play, they don't play U of H yet. U of H didn't come to them yet. So it's not going to be that rivalry game. Man, I'm trying to think of somebody else who's a big rivalry, man. But let me look up some games this weekend. Hold on, guys. You guys stay tuned in. Stay tuned in, man. Let me see. Because that's going to kill me. And I'm going to start looking at this all day. Let me see the games that's coming up here. This the schedule coming soon, people. All right, look, man, we got some Tuesday games. Wow. All right, so here, Louisville and does Louisville and Kentucky play? Yes, they do. Louisville and Kentucky. So those guys do play. Be looking for that rivalry game as well, man. That's going to be a really, really good one. Be looking for that. Why is it saying this? Hold on, guys. I don't want to lose y'all now. Oh, it was up in week 12. I'm sorry. My apologies. I was way up in week 12. He'd be up in week 13. All right, so week 13, here we go. These are the rivalry games. This is the one that I wanted to mention. That's why I couldn't think of it. I don't know why it didn't hit me on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Yes, my A&M beer here. I'm on vacation, guys, for the week. I'm on vacation for the entire week, okay? I'm going to enjoy it. So, this is the one to watch. The Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving Day. If you guys aren't doing anything else, because the Cowboys game should have went off by then, because they usually come on at about 3 o'clock. So later on that day, you got the Egg Bowl. The Egg Bowl. Look, man, they play out there in Starkville this year. Both of them should come in as ranked opponents. This is going to be the first time in a long time that they've been ranked, period, both together. Because I know at one point, it was years ago, where one was ranked at number 2, the other one was like number 3. Classic Egg Bowl. Classic. Man, for some weird reason, I got Mississippi State pulling this thing off. Do you not know what that would do for Ole Miss? For whatever reason, I have Mississippi State pulling this off. Man, they're at home. They're at home. This is one of the most serious rival games out there in all of college football as well. I believe Mississippi State pulls this thing off, man. I don't know how in the hell they're going to pull it off, because they always do some weird stuff and end up pulling these games off. I think Will Rogers gets him about 3 touchdowns and over probably 300 yards, man. I believe he pulls that thing off, man. And Mississippi State will be the number 2 team in the SEC West. Crazy as hell. Crazy. Because if I'm looking at those standings right, Mississippi State will undoubtedly be the 2nd best team in the SEC West, man. Crazy. Yeah, because A&M is at the number 4 spot right now. Ole Miss is in the number 2 spot right now. Now, with that being said, though, if A&M beats LSU, of course, then Mississippi State would drop back to the 3rd spot. And well, no, that's not right. So if Mississippi State loses, of course, Ole Miss will hold that spot, and A&M will go up to the 3rd spot. If Ole Miss loses, Mississippi State wins, but A&M beats LSU, then one will flip one another. So you'll have Ole Miss going down to number 3, Mississippi State going up to number 2. Crazy as hell. I told you once again, that is so crazy. But they'll have the head-to-head tiebreaker. Doesn't necessarily go off the whole records, man, but they will have the tiebreaker. So that's crazy to think. But Ole Miss will be a 5-3 team, 5-3 conference team. Mississippi State will be a 5-3 conference team. Texas A&M will be a 5-3 conference team. God, dog, man. Look, when I tell you this conference was hard this year, this conference was truly hard. I have no clue how I got that out of hand, but it was that hard, man. So, once again, if Ole Miss beats Mississippi State, we beat LSU, we'll move up above Mississippi State. We'll be the 3rd best team in the SEC West. But if Ole Miss loses to Mississippi State will move up to the 2nd best team. Ole Miss will come down as the 3rd team. Texas A&M will stay put, period. Crazy. But anywho, man, let's keep on moving here. See what other rivalry games we got out there. This is going to be a crazy rivalry week. And it's mainly because, man, it's a lot of teams that are ranked this week. So, let me find another good one. Oregon and Oregon State. Watch that game because Oregon got absolutely destroyed. They got destroyed. So watch that one as well. We go to another good one here, and we're going to end it. UCLA and Cal. Who's going to come out on top? And that's it, man. That is it. I thank all of you guys tuning in. Once again, it's a Homemade Podcast Sports with your host, Jay Pops. I will be back on tomorrow, people, because once again, I'm on vacation for the whole week. You will see my face all week long. All right? So I love all of you guys. #EagleMags.